and welcome to creating a new project in Final Cut Pro. This tutorial is for the FTVE 122 and 130 courses taught by Mr. Frida at Modesto Junior College. To start, we're going to open Final Cut Pro. This film slate icon on the bottom of the screen on the dock should say Final Cut Pro, and you can open the application by selecting it. Here we are. Our step one is to create a new library, and our control panel for our application is going to be in the top left of the screen. You can see that the application that's open will be highlighted in bold. We can see it says Final Cut Pro here, and that means that all of the controls here are associated with this application. So step one, create a new library by selecting File, New, and Library. So File, over to New Library, and that's step one. Step two is to make sure we know exactly where we're saving our library so it doesn't get lost in the future. It's defaulted to somewhere very deep in our disk, and we want it to be somewhere that's very easy to find. So we're going to create our own folder for this library. That way we always know where it is, and we have given it a title as well. So to do that, we're going to first select the desktop. Here are locations for saving on this left sidebar of this window, and we're going to choose the desktop first. That way we know for sure that as soon as we save, it will be easily visible on our home screen of our computer over here on the desktop. It also says in the instructions that we're going to create a new folder. So now that we've selected the desktop, we're going to make a new folder in this location. And now we're going to name this new folder that is going to be stored to the desktop. Our title is going to be something along the lines of FTVE 122 or 130. And then your name, I like to do last name and first name, just to make sure everything gets organized the way that I want to and that nothing gets lost or confused when you turn it in. Everything has your name on it. And then the name of the project. We'll call this Group Interviews as per the instructions. So this is just the name of our folder, and now we're going to create our folder. Folder is now saved to the desktop. You can see it in this window, and you can also see it on your desktop, which is the home screen of your laptop or computer. You can also see that it showed up there. So we are now ready to name the file that is going to go into the folder. The folder is just an empty folder, and we are still saving our library into this folder. So here where it says Save As, this is where we're going to type in the name of our file, which is going to have the same name as our folder. So I'm going to call this FTVE 122 Overstreet Mattéa Group Interviews. And the folder it's going to save into is highlighted, the title is there. Now I'm ready to save, and I'm confident that I can find my work after we've saved it. Now we have a project folder. I'm going to open it over here. You can see my project folder contains my Final Cut project file. Library, This is my library in the folder. And now within the library in Final Cut, it shows up that we're working in a library that has the name that I've saved it under. So that's going to be right here. Now within the library, we need to create a new project. The project is contained in the library, and the library is saved to a folder on the desktop. So the same process to make a new project. We're going to go back up to our File menu. We're going to go New. And now we're selecting project, and we are going to name our project. I'm just going to put Overstreet Group Interviews to keep from being too repetitive, but the same title for all of your associated project items would work as well, just as long as you know that you can find it and that it's turned in with your name on it. That's all that matters. So all of these settings look fine. We're going to click OK. Now you can see that within my FTV 122 Group Interviews library, which is located on this left-hand panel, Now the actual project file is contained within that library, and once I open this project file, I can import my media and start to edit my assignment. I hope this video helps you get started in Final Cut Pro, and just make sure that you're saving everything to the desktop or a folder and keeping things labeled and organized, and you will have no problem being successful in your editing course. Thanks for watching.